without. Now, how to become the brain taking count the goats and lambs. Now, just follow the wind blow and count the clouds everywhere. Castle wise, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. We are peaceful and calm. Don't be angry. Calm down a bit and walk away about how people are loved. Now, don't be angry. You want to calm down a bit to behave yourself. I know it's hard. Without.
Welcome to a very special episode of the Who Farted podcast. Today's topic is meditation. We will also talk about ASMR. If you're in your car, this is going to be a very annoying episode. If you're jerking off, you might like it. I don't know. You could contact us by phone. You could text us or leave us a message. The phone number is 661-379-0020. You could also contact us at Who Farted Podcast on Instagram. You could also contact me. I'm Doc Farted on Instagram, and Mex is the _Mexalorian on Instagram. Speaking of messages, the burrito left us a message. I'm going to read it right now. Shit, I lost my place. Hold on. Oh, okay. So the burrito left us a message. Apparently I said something about Taylor Swift being a witch. So he said, you got to explain to us listeners about Taylor Swift being a witch. And I responded, I believe I've talked about it before, but I'll mention it again. And then the burrito says, maybe I'm not sure. That sounds like it would be something hilarious. Well, burrito. It's about witchcraft. It's witchcraft. It's not hilarious. It's serious business. Just like this episode about meditation. So, Mex.
Hi, Doc. What's up?
How you doing? How you been?
I'm doing good, man. I can't really do this. I started dying as soon as the guy said keep calm, because I heard him say be calm.
Hold on, wait, what? You heard him say what?
I heard him say be calm.
Become what?
So I started laughing.
Yeah, I know. I had you on mute, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna do the whole episode like this. Fuck.
I had to mute myself on Discord. I just started dying. So I'm glad you did. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Which, by the way, guys, my Twitch is now Mex69TTV. So hang out with me if you guys want to go watch.
There you go.
Mex69TTV.
There you go. All right. So anyways, today's episode, we're going to actually talk about meditation and
that was hard.
ASMR. I saw this video. I sent it to Mex. He thought it was funny. And
it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and I'm like, those guys. Yeah, those guys are great, man. The cooking show. What is
he doing? Playing the piano? And then, like, out of nowhere, he just starts itching his eye.
Yeah.
I love those guys. They're fucking
great. They're great. I don't know their names. And then
I figured they were the guys that cooked too.
Yeah, they cooked. They cooked. It's a couple dudes with Down syndrome, and they're from Australia, and they do a lot of cooking stuff. They're pretty cool. They're cool dudes.
They're great. Yeah. The ones that did the Theo Von, right?
Yeah, Theo Von was on their show. Yeah. So cool guys.
That episode, it was like 3 of them in one. Jesus Christ.
So what they did was, I mean, it was kind of a meditation short reel that they had, and then, but also it said, ASMR, right? So I don't think ASMR is really like a meditation thing, but I wanted to talk about both. So for people who don't know what ASMR is, I'm going to go ahead and do the definition of that. ASMR definition: autonomous sensory meridian response. That's the ASMR. Yeah. It's a tingling sensation that usually begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck.
So is it technically like a sexual thing?
For some people, it is a sexual thing.
Sheesh.
Yeah. But anyways, so it starts in the neck, or it starts in the scalp, moves down the neck, the back, upper spine. It's a pleasant form of paresthesia, often described as a low-grade euphoria, characterized by a combination of positive feelings and distinct static-like tingling sensation on the skin. ASMR is most commonly triggered by specific auditory stimuli, which such as whispering, crisp sounds, and tapping, and less commonly by intentional attention control. So, the term ASMR was actually coined by Jennifer Allen in 2010 to describe this sensory phenomenon, which has gained significant popularity through media, particularly on YouTube, where videos are produced to evoke these sensations. Speaking of, I'm gonna play one. Hopefully I can find it. I'm gonna play a video. Yeah. I'm gonna play this for you. I think that we've actually played this before. But we'll see if you remember it. I highly doubt you do. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to share the video with you.
Hello, everybody.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think we have watched this.
Yeah.
JB. Welcome back to my channel. Triggers. I want to start with...
What is this, butthead?
It's
called ASMR.
Yeah, I think you should be.
This is actually kind of relaxing.
You need to speak more quietly, Beavis.
Yeah, sorry. This is kind of relaxing, butthead. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. It's putting me to sleep.
This is a baby thing.
I kind of like talking like this, butthead.
I think I'm gonna talk like this for the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah. I bet chicks like it, too. Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that. Hey, baby. Would you like to come back to my place? I can talk even quieter than this. You won't even know I'm in the room.
Yeah.
They're not fully, like, color organized or anything.
Butthead. This, watching this video is kind of giving me the wood. I don't need to hear about that, Beavis. Butthead, I think I might have to spank my monkey. Beavis, I'm going to kick the living bejesus out of you if you try to spank your monkey. I have to, Butthead. It's the ASMR. I can't do anything about it. Beavis, I don't want to hear about your boner, so shut up. I'm trying to watch this ASMR. Do not spank your monkey. Butthead, I think those magic markers are giving me a boner. Damn it, Beavis, I'm going to change the channel if you don't stop talking about your boners. Ooh, Butthead, that smack kind of made my scalp tingle. Can you smack me again like that? Just really gentle. No, Beavis. What'd you say, Butthead? Ah! You ruined everything. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So that's ASMR.
The talking like that very much creeps me out.
Yeah, it does. It does. To me too. Like I don't get me wrong. I do like some of the sounds, but not really. I'm not a.
Some of the clacking were like fine. Like I get falling asleep to rain and shit.
Yeah.
Whale noises or whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite's black noise, but
I'm sure that there's a joke there that I don't want to touch. So.
You haven't seen those videos?
No, I haven't seen the videos.
I'm sorry, man. I need to play some white noise to fall asleep. Is that okay? And then it's a white noise, but then the black guy's like, "Oh no, it's no problem. I need to play some black noise," and it's the fire alarm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the smoke detector. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The
Okay.
smoke, the little chirp.
Got it.
So it's
Okay.
nothing like two, but
Okay.
it's funny.
Yeah.
But
That's funny.
I have to explain it.
That's okay. Yeah.
God damn it, Doc.
Sorry.
ASMR meditation though. Meditation.
Well, I mean, we could get into meditation in a minute, but like
I feel like
ASMR.
it's a little bit of both. You gotta meditate to
Well, I mean,
go to sleep in some ways.
yeah,
Fucking shit going around my head.
I mean, but the ASMR is supposed to be a relaxing thing, and I think that some people are relaxed by it, and I think, like you said, and like Beavis had a problem with it. It kind of, I think it does stimulate you, like sexually, like it'll give you a boner. For some people,
I know there's like a shit ton of girls that do it on YouTube.
Yeah, because that's exactly what they're going for, I think.
But like my ex used it and to like go to sleep.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
Yeah. So like I would just hear like clacking, like random or like when they'd start it'd be like, "Hey, so welcome to my video," and I just start fucking laughing because like at first it's like, where the fuck is, oh god damn it,
Yeah.
like the fuck is that, so it's like you think you're haunted and then you hear a little click going on and you're just like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah. You know what would be interesting is if somebody did like a short film that was ASMR, but it was a horror movie.
Have you ever watched that scary movie? What is it? Fucking. Oh, is it Alone or something? I think it's called Alone on Netflix, or something like that. But it's about a lady that's deaf that's being like terrorized and she doesn't know it.
Okay.
So it's pretty much like all, and until it's like the guy talking or like his view at one point.
Okay.
It's all quiet. Like you could hear pin drops. Like,
oh, okay. All right.
That's why I'm pretty sure it's not like a theater movie. Like you would hear everyone just fucking smacking their shit. Someone smacking cheeks and shit, So and it wasn't that good of a movie anyways. It's really boring.
Yeah, see, I don't think you could do a full movie like that. But I mean, like a short, why,
at parts it's when he's like walking up to the door and shit, you hear like the crispness of the sounds. So like you'll hear like snow or whatever he's stepping on, like actually like step on it.
Yeah.
Compared to when it's her view and you don't hear shit you're like, okay, that's good audio work, but at the same time, like there's not much build up. But it did, I feel like, make the scary parts like a little more built up, because when you have the noise to reflect scary movies, it really takes away of like, oh, okay, now it's a scary part. Whereas like you can't hear shit on her end, so when he pops up, it's oh fuck, you know. But
Yeah.
way different. But like I think you were gonna say it would be interesting if someone did an ASMR movie.
Yeah, but as a horror film. So I mean,
As a
if it's kind of already been done, then whatever. But
yeah, it's kind of, but not because she was deaf, so it
Yeah.
wasn't like a hey, like I'm gonna kill you. It was just like
yeah,
stab, like
yeah. I know in A Quiet Place, the first movie, it was very quiet, of course, in the beginning.
yeah, until shit happens, right?
Until shit happens, yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to survive really in that. I'd
that
fart
would be
and
the
then
best example of ASMR. And then like the only parts where it's not ASMR is where the action happens.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like something, because what would you would have to do it with like a deaf killer, right? Because then they can't hear shit. And then maybe they're chasing a deaf person.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody has to be deaf. It could just be all ASMR. I mean,
Okay, I guess, but I'm just thinking like, because like they don't scream much, I know, a weird way to say that. I feel like there's not like a lot of screaming when it comes to deaf people actually like tripping out or running away. They just do it compared to like,
yeah, I don't know.
a blonde bitch gonna run away screaming.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, deaf people can make noises.
I know
like,
that. I know that.
like
exactly. It's more
Yeah.
like that. So it's still, or maybe she's like mute.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just an idea. I'm not producing it, so it really doesn't matter.
No,
but
no, we're not. We'll
yeah,
produce porn before we do that. But
that's where the money's at.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about too.
Really?
That could be another episode. But go on.
What, porn?
Because I've been thinking of making
ASMR porn.
Fans.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
And seeing if like I could AI generate like a chick, and then just get nudes and put her face on it and like change the like a lot of the stuff. It's really like stupid and like kind of convoluted and whatnot.
It's all right, man. But it's being done.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just like, it's being done. I don't know if I sent you the video, but that's why I'm like, did I?
I don't think you did, but
there was one of that, like someone, they were like, oh, check out how I get my money, and it's all like Snapchat dudes, like they're sending bullshit pictures, and everyone's sending them like $1,000. So I'm just like, fuck, dog, we need to get it on this,
dude. We know somebody who we haven't.
And I don't want to go on with this.
Okay, all
So
right.
let's go.
All right.
Don't need to know their OnlyFans.
I'm just saying. I mean, if they can figure out how to make money off of it, then more power to them.
I hope they are.
Yeah. Yeah. But
at the same time, I know they don't care about the money. It's for them.
I mean, what about like ASMR porn, dude? Like, you just hear like
that's all I need to hear in the first place, dude. Like,
and then you're done. Like, oh, okay. Game over.
It's the same thing as those the sex video games, the VR headset games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm aware of them. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but
well, like, I mean, if there's actual sex in it, you would just have to make those noises,
Yeah.
So I mean,
I don't know. Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with that. I think I was just thinking about like getting one of those because I have a VR headset.
Oh, okay. What kind of VR headset do you have? You have the Quest or
Quest
something?
2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Quest 2. Okay. All right, then. Yeah, let's not get too far off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meditation.
But
man.
I'll tell you what, though. Actually, you're talking about VR, and there is a little segue into meditation because I know that they have apps. They have apps on VR headsets that are meditation apps, and I've used one before, and it was cool, man. Like, there's at one point you actually feel like you're flying, and I'm like, I have to sit down. It was like too much, but it kind of it tells you like breathe in, breathe out, and it was like it is very calming. But I'm gonna read the definition here of meditation. So
Meditation.
thank you, computer. It is the act or process of meditating. Huh, go figure. It's a noun. Devotional exercise of or leading to contemplation. A contemplative discourse, usually on a religious or philosophical subject. So, I'm going to read what it says here from Wikipedia. Meditation is a practice in which an individual uses a technique to train attention and awareness and detach from reflexive, discursive thinking, achieving a mentally clear and emotionally calm and stable state while not judging the meditation process itself. Techniques are broadly classified into focused and open monitoring methods. Focused methods involve attention to specific objects like breath or mantras, while open monitoring includes mindfulness and awareness of mental events. Meditation is practiced in numerous religious traditions, though it is also practiced independently from any religious or spiritual influences for its health benefits. The earliest records of meditation are found in the Upanishads, whatever, and meditation plays a salient role in the contemplative repertoire of Jainism, Buddhism, and Hinduism. Meditation-like techniques are also known in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam in the context of remembrance of and prayer and devotion to God. Asian meditative techniques have spread to other cultures where they have found application in non-spiritual contexts such as business and health. Meditation may significantly reduce stress, fear, anxiety, depression, and pain, and enhance peace, perception, self-concept, and well-being. Research is going to better understand the effects of meditation on health, psychological, neurological, and cardiovascular, and other areas. So that is a little bit of meditation. And when it was talking about the meditation, it was, it said that it helps reduce stress, fear, anxiety, depression. And I think ASMR kind of does some similar things, and that's why I wanted to kind of lump them together. But have you ever tried to meditate?
Yeah, here and there. Like I was saying, like it helps me more or less to get to sleep.
Yeah.
When I try, because I just clear your mind, fucking breathe, and fucking drift off. But like in a way of like meditate for like a few minutes, like nah, it's rough. I think the farthest I've gotten is like 5.
Yeah.
Like I know it's not like an assignment or some shit like that, but it's rough to just sit there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like what would it be, ADHD brain or whatever. I don't do much, but it's like I'd rather be watching something or trying to do something to further myself, my business.
I think meditation is hard because you get too into your brain. You're too into your thoughts.
Well, because isn't meditation clearing your thoughts?
Trying to, yeah. I mean, for the
Okay,
most
okay,
part,
okay.
yeah. But I mean, it said
Okay, I
here,
see what you're
it said
saying.
here, you know, open monitoring includes mindfulness and awareness of mental events. So, like, um, that means
That
that
just means like something comes through you. You know, it's just like there, right?
it's there,
Not
but
that it,
you can move past it, kind of a thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
not like a let's focus on this for a while or something.
Yeah. No.
But like,
No.
yeah, just work through it and get through it.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
mean, I
Sorry, I was just gonna say honestly, I like that it said the praying thing. Um, you know, like I'm not super religious, but it's like when I was and when I would, you know, sit there and just say shit, like it does help, you know.
yeah.
So I could vibe with that. Like, it does help regardless of who you're talking to. You know, I'm
Yeah.
also the type of person that believes all of them are kind of right in their own way,
Mhm.
so it doesn't really matter.
Well, I think, I mean, I grew up in a Christian house, and the idea of meditation was not something that you would do because that was like
Yeah.
a Buddhist thing. That was another religion, and they're wrong, you know. So the idea of meditating was like kind of no. You don't do that. But then, really, if you think about it, like you just said, praying is a form of meditation, you know. Um,
So if Christians really put it into like that thought, like you could that Buddhists could be praying to God too, you know, like
mm-hmm.
or they like a Christian could just be meditating but also thinking and praying to God.
Yeah.
It's all the same shit. It's
Yeah.
really the words that divide us all is the funny thing.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, I had a coworker, and she would listen to, she was Hispanic, and she would have on her YouTube like these prayers, right? And she would listen to them, and then she would pray, and she would pray for like an hour, you know, or more. She would sit
Mhm.
there and she would pray. And then, you know, like it's just, and then I remember in church we would sit there and we would be praying, and then like the whole congregation would just be praying, and then they would get into like this, like almost like a trance, right? So I mean, I feel like there's no difference between that and like a Hindu or a Buddhist, like sitting there and then meditating to the point where they get into this trance, you know, and you start to see like things, you know, like your mind is opened up. Like my coworker, we talked about it. She wouldn't talk about it with a lot of people because like a lot of people would think that she's crazy. But you know, when she was praying like that, like she would get like confirmation about stuff. You know, she would get like
Oh
uh,
shit. And I
you know,
sorry, go
no, go
on.
ahead.
I'll tell.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say because I sent myself a video to remind myself later, but to watch it. But there's and like I said, I'm gonna watch it later, so I don't know it. But it said um someone, I think it was a rapper or something. Honestly, that was giving a speech about how prayer just helps you and bring that reality.
Hmm.
Um, and it's like a manifestation type of thing, you know.
Oh,
But go on.
manifestation. Yeah,
Yeah.
manifestation. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
So
I think that when people who are you know like anti-Christian or whatever, you know, they hear the word prayer and they just they you know they close their mind to it, or they turn off. You know,
I think
um,
anti-Christians are just hurt by their Christian parents. But
probably, yeah. But I mean, like you were saying, dude, like prayer, meditation, it's the same exact thing, just different words, you know. And then
yeah.
we're getting lost on, you know, these different terms, but it's still the same thing. um I've tried meditating myself. It doesn't go well, like but it just like anything that you don't do regularly, you just kind of you have to continue to practice. I did do meditation one time that was extremely successful. It was fucking amazing. So, with my first wife, she was pregnant with our first kid, and
Sorry.
what?
When you said your first wife, I laughed, but it's only because as soon as I picture you and her and you bringing up meditation, I just think of you going, "Yeah, it'd be nice for you to just shut the fuck up." So yeah, let's try to meditate.
Yeah, this is true. But we were actually in a Lamaze class. She was pregnant, and we were in this Lamaze class that it was her idea. She wanted to go to Lamaze. She wanted to have a natural childbirth, no drugs, which that went right out the window as soon as as soon as she was like,
As soon as they offer drugs.
yeah, she's like, yeah, give them to me. So, but so we were in this class, and she had all of us like lay down on our back, and we laid down on our back, and then she was playing this music, and then she started to talk to us, the Lamaze coach, and she was talking about like visualizing certain things, right? Like visualizing your lungs filling with air and then expanding and then contracting, and as the air went through, and then visualizing the blood running through our veins, and then just visualizing all of this stuff. And it really, like, I did that, and it helped me get to a point to where everything was gone, and all I saw was just like whiteness and nothingness. And I feel like I almost felt like I was out of body, but I wasn't anywhere. It was just empty. Dude, it was so fucking amazing. And by the time that we kind of like snapped out of it, I think my ex-wife, she had to like kind of like, wake me. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Of course she wasn't, she wasn't able.
You're fucking.
I know. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was able to, like, I got up, and I felt amazing. And, and it's something that I want to do again. Like, I want to get to that point where, like, I really need to make sure that I would need to go ahead and make that like a part of my daily routine, just to stop. I think another thing that's good about meditating is that you're stopping all of this busy work that we do throughout our days, and then just really relaxing, and getting away from the screens, getting away from the rush, the hustle, the bustle, that kind of stuff. I definitely don't think it's something to do for me, anyways, before I go to sleep, because I will fall asleep if I'm trying to meditate. So,
that's
there's been times where there was
stimulant, man.
Yeah, but there was one time where I was trying to lay down for like a nap, and I didn't go to sleep really, but I did, like, I got to like this almost like meditative state, and I was tired, but I was still kind of restless, like, mentally. And then so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to listen to some like meditation music. I'm going to go ahead and try to calm my mind, calm down. And I don't think I fell asleep. I might have, but yeah, man, I was there for like an hour, just kind of, whatever. And then I felt amazing afterwards. I didn't need to go to sleep at all. Like, it was great. So, I mean, yeah, dude, I need to make it a regular thing. I think meditation is important, you know, even if you're not, like, if you're not going to use it for, it doesn't need to be a spiritual thing, but I do think that it can be enlightening. Um, but at the very least, it can help you feel physically so much better. So I think people should try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Concur.
Yeah.
I think I used that word right.
You concur?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did use it right. I don't know. I'm not a dictionary or a thesaurus, but yeah. I don't know though, but I mean, yeah. Have you? Because I know they talk about like mantras and stuff too. Like, do you know what a mantra is?
Like type shit, right?
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. So, but I mean, I think everybody, it works different for everybody. So, like, maybe a mantra would be something that you could do. You know, it's just something I think to focus. You got to have your focus on something other than all the thoughts that are in your mind. But then that's where I always like I would struggle because like my mind would be going and I'd be thinking of a bunch of shit and then I'm like, oh no, I can't be thinking of anything. And then, you know, so like that's why it's
Get mad at yourself.
yeah, and then it's like I kind of fucked up and you know, so but that's why I think it's good too, like where we were saying where I was reading where like mindfulness and awareness of the thoughts. So like mindfulness and awareness of mental events. So basically a mental event is your thought and you're aware of it and then you brush it aside, you know, so you kind of move past that. That's why I think for me it's beneficial to like focus on focus on like my breath, you know, my breathing, visualize my my lungs filling up. I used to when I was a kid and I had to like throw up, I would like close my eyes and then I would visualize like my stomach and then I would visualize um like my stomach like settling down and then, you know, so I would visualize like my body like calming down and then eventually and then it would calm down. So it's just kind of funny like I was meditating back then but didn't really realize it.
Shit, you're right. You're right. That's like peak meditation right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Because there's nothing. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Because you know what? The last time I had that type of zone was what's that place called? Hotels.
Okay.
Ever been to hotels?
Yeah. It's not my favorite place, but yeah.
For the few that haven't heard of it, it's a buffet, and I know because that was the first time I realized these motherfuckers have garlic bread. So I had some of that, probably like two breads of it, and then a bunch of food. Went for the second plate a little bit after, like, you know, scarfing down. And then some of it, my stomach started rumbling already. Pretty sure the bread fucked me up because I was in that restroom praying. Dude, that was the one where I had to take all my clothes off. Not the shirt, not just my socks. I had to take everything off. I had like 3 people come in and turn around like, oh no, this guy's in hell right now. Me just I'm pretty sure that's all they heard was or God, just take me or help me. I swear to God, I swear, bro, I won't do this shit again. I won't do it again.
That's
God
funny.
help me.
Yeah.
That was the day. Oh shit.
That happened to me not that long ago, actually. Like I had been sick and then I hadn't eaten in a couple days. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I need something to eat. I'm just going to go get myself like a burrito from Taco Bell. Dude, that fucked me up so bad. Like I was in I picked up somebody, like a passenger. And then I think I talked about this in one of the episodes. But dude, I'm at the Red Lobster, like fighting for my life. I took my clothes off. I was like ass naked, in the Red Lobster bathroom.
Is the passenger still in your car?
No, I dropped them off. Yeah, they worked there, and then I was just like, I'm like, can I use your guys' bathroom? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm sure she was like, after about an hour and a half later, when I finally left, she was probably like, this motherfucker's still here? Yeah, because I was fighting for my life, dude. I was sweating. I swear to
Did you
God.
get a bad review?
I didn't know. I don't think she did. I don't think she did. But
5 stars. He stayed in our company restroom for a while though.
yeah, dude, it was crazy. But man, I was trying that meditation thing, but it was just, there was no having it.
Yeah, that's the good setting for it. Did that restroom have 2 stalls or what?
It did have 2 stalls, yeah, and then I was in the
Every solo
handicap
dude
one
hotels
because
is a solo stall. There's only a urinal. That's why I had people like come in, leave, come in, leave.
yeah,
Yeah, my family. I get back and they're like, "Where were you?" They thought I dipped out on them. I'm like, I was in the restroom fighting for my life too, dude.
yeah.
Oh,
Family
shit.
thought I died. Yeah, funny.
I think no, I think I did have that a while back at an event too.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that's the worst, man. It's the worst.
Oh yeah. Like if, dude. In fact, I might ask like you to help me or so, or have one of your kids help me or some shit at the next one that's local.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know if I could do it by myself. Now I'm thinking about it.
Oh yeah, my oldest probably would. Or the one that's graduating this year. They might have
either one.
Yeah, I think they would
That's
enjoy
your
it.
Step, right?
What?
That's your stepdaughter
No.
or the artist?
The artist.
Oh, dude, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, they would like it, I think.
They would love it, and then they could meet some other artists.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, they would like it. So just let me know, and then I'll do that.
That'd be cool. And then hell yeah, I'll just give you some tickets too, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fuck yeah, dude.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Anyways, so like with the meditation thing too, something weird that I used to do no, it's okay. I know we kind of got off topic with us taking a shit, but I mean, I think that there's some. Yeah, who farted? Yeah,
who farted?
But I mean, I think though that there's some meditation that is involved when you are fighting for your life and taking a shit. Also too, like if you're constipated, like I mean, like meditation can kind of help you focus on stuff. So, I think it's yeah, there's so many possibilities. I used to do this one thing when I was a kid, and it was kind of weird. And I guess in a way it's kind of a meditation thing. So like when I was trying to go to sleep, like I couldn't sleep. So I would be laying there on my back, and then I would raise my arms up, like straight up into the air. Kind of like, I mean, like they were straight up in the air, and I wave them like I just don't care. But no, they like just straight up, like I was like a vampire, like getting ready to come out of the casket. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Anyways, so I would just like have them up there, and then I would just kind of like balance them, from and they would just move like very slightly, and then it really like calmed me down. Apparently that's a thing. I don't know, but I've seen some stuff on it. I tried looking it up right now, but it's just showing me other things that aren't related to that. But
probably gets blood circulating or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it has something to do with like
as you focus on something else.
Yeah,
and then get less like anxiety.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't no fucking scientist.
Yeah, I'm not
aggressive to you. I'm aggressive to our listeners.
Yeah, I mean, it was a thing. I don't know what it was, but I mean, to me, it would help me relax. I think that there's a lot of different types of ways that we meditate in our daily lives, that we don't really realize. And I don't think that we necessarily have to we don't have to like sit in a quiet room or whatever and be like we can just be at a stoplight, close our eyes, and take a few breaths just to kind of like calm down, which is very necessary when you're driving in this fucking town. But
100%.
yeah, I mean, it's
Excuse
just like you don't have to make it a big event, like just the act of like taking deep breaths is important. A lot of times we're just taking shallow breaths. We don't fill our lungs up and then exhale the way that we should. What'd you say?
Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal?
Yeah, that was the movie that put Jack Black on the spot, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe, but what was that? Was there something about that?
No, you just said shallow. I just wanted to interrupt you.
Okay. I thought maybe they were talking. They had a breathing exercise or something like that in the movie, but
Sorry.
yeah, no, no. But I mean, take deep breaths and breathe in, breathe out. If you have a smartwatch or a phone, a lot of them have like a breathing app that help you.
I've been seeing some shit, but that's a thing that we could talk about in a different episode about like smartwatches and shit.
Oh, some negative stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah. I mean, collecting data, all that other shit, I'm sure. But
Giving you cancer.
yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, everything's giving you cancer. Everything's giving cancer.
Yeah, but on your wrist, it's fucked up.
Ooh, wrist
I need
cancer?
my wrist to jerk off.
Well, that's right.
Well,
That's
it's
right. You're
helpful.
left-handed.
The fucking motion wants to just go straight. Go fucking like twist. You want to end this episode?
Yeah, we probably should if you're gonna keep talking about jerking off with a smartwatch. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like as far as meditation goes, I think it's something we should all try and do, and I'm gonna try and do it more frequently.
I say because you're gonna start streaming soon.
Nope.
For come on, you got the PlayStation.
I know, right?
Pass. I want to watch that shit, and then because if you have a camera on your PS5, you have PS5.
Yeah.
While you're playing, we could also do daily dot meditations. Where we all check in on you while you meditate, and we try to bug you or some shit. I don't know. We'll work the kinks out.
Okay.
And the chinks out, and that's
whoa, dude. No,
those horns.
We don't have the horns this time around, man.
I thought you were gonna play some music.
Yeah, I'm gonna play music, but it's not horns.
Wow.
It's not on the mixer. I gotta add it. So, but yeah, that was the episode.
Peace out.
Yeah, see you.
Raising arms in sleep.
Breathe.
Benny now.
What the fuck?